Hi everyone, and welcome to our webinar about FLIC's financial literacy curriculum. I'm Addie. I am FLIC's Strategic Partnerships Manager. I work with the schools and the young people who use FLIC's resources, and we also have Duncan here with us.
Hi, thanks for joining. I'm Duncan, and I manage FLIC's secondary school financial literacy curriculum, which I maintain and update and deliver in person.
So what is FLIC? We are the Financial Times Financial Literacy and Inclusion Campaign. We were set up by the FT about 4 years ago to build up the financial knowledge and skills of everyone in the UK, and young people are one of our key target audiences. Our primary focus over the last couple of years has been a secondary school curriculum covering everything we believe kids should learn about money at school. Our content team, all ex-teachers, have built a suite of all-encompassing educational resources. These sit on our online learning hub, which teachers can access completely for free. The key aims of the curriculum are to equip learners with foundational knowledge and practical skills to enable them to make informed financial decisions. We want to help young people manage financial risks and develop lasting critical thinking and research skills. Our lessons are built for the modern world, looking at cryptocurrency and modern ways of working like freelancing and the gig economy. We use content creators and videos throughout the curriculum to inject some fun, and we really want the resources to resonate with the young people we're teaching. And lastly, we wanted to alleviate pressures on teachers where possible. We spent a whole year listening to feedback from teachers and schools as we were developing the resources, and we hope that we built tools that are easy to use and any teacher, even a new PGCE teacher, should be able to pick up and run with them. So how did we develop these resources? We co-created them with experts across the financial sector, including FT journalists, to provide clear, concise, and engaging resources. They are updated frequently in line with changing financial rules and policies, and FLIC is completely independent from retail financial services. All of our resources have been accredited by the PSHE Association, as well as the National Association for Special Educational Needs, and we'll tell you a bit more about this in a bit. Lastly, as I mentioned, the whole curriculum is completely free to use. We're a funded charity, and we use our funding to be able to put these important topics in front of students we teach. I'll hand over to Duncan now to tell us a bit more about the structure.
So each year group has 6 50-minute sessions, and this allows flexibility in school application, so they can be used in assemblies, registrations, or drop-down days. And there are a wide range of activities in the sessions which test critical thinking, as well as numerical skills and even debating. It's designed as a spiral curriculum, so the material builds skills year on year, and I'll get a bit more into that later. The curriculum takes a just-in-time approach, meeting the students where they're at that age. For example, in year 11, we cover payslips for 16-year-olds who might have their first jobs. But it can also be flexible. For example, if a sixth form student is new to the idea of current accounts, there's no reason they can't use the earlier resources. And then finally, the curriculum covers aspirational finance by the time it reaches Key Stage 5, such as ISAs, pensions, student finance, and investing. As Addie said, the resources are designed to be really easy to use for teachers. So each session contains PowerPoints, a lesson plan, glossaries, frequently asked questions, and as Addie said, so any teacher who's really new to the topic feels confident to deliver it. The curriculum helps students make informed financial decisions, manage financial risks, and prepare for the world of work, as you can see from these headings. In order to teach this, we focus on including real-life scenarios and practical life tasks, such as budgeting, payslips and tax, and understanding pensions. And often the FLIC curriculum is taught in the PSHE allotment on timetables, and as PSHE is not assessed, the 6th of each year group sessions is a decision-making activity which is designed to bring together everything they've learnt in the module and put it to use. We've also adapted the whole curriculum I was just talking about for use in non-classroom settings, intended for use by mentors or community or youth workers. These sessions are also useful if you don't have time for a full 50-minute session. maybe tutor time. Registration might be a shorter session. And you don't need any classroom experience to use these, and the resources are more supportive for the facilitators of these sessions. So in more detail, how is it different from the curriculum? It's very similar content, but each 50-minute session is stripped back to around 25 minutes, keeping the main and most important points, the key concepts. Each session contains an optional video stimulus, and these sessions can also be delivered without a computer, just using the workbook. And each year group's worksheets are stripped back and combined into one booklet that can be printed for students, and an accompanying facilitator handbook which contains answers and discussion prompts. This is how the whole curriculum is laid out on the FLIC website, showing all the topics which we cover. Top left is the very first one, making spending decisions, and as I mentioned, it moves all the way up to aspirational finance, ISAs and pensions in year 13. And on the website, you can click on any topic and it will take you straight through to all the resources associated with that. And some more detail on each session. Each PowerPoint clearly shows the 3 learning outcomes for students and contains a range of activities and animated answers. And the resources include downloadable worksheets, such as downloadable worksheets in PDF form, and lesson plans. And as Eddie said, we work with influencers to engage learners and explain financial concepts in a relatable way. We also include maths moments, which are key numerical concepts which are identified and broken down using animation videos. For example, how to calculate compound interest, or how to calculate the cost in real money of purchasing a video game currency. We work together with NASEN, the National Association for Special Educational Needs, to increase the accessibility for our resources for all classroom students. And as a result, we completely redesigned the whole curriculum with layouts and colors updated to be more accessible. We also created with NASEN an accessibility toolkit, which gives extra guidance to teachers in how to adapt FLIC's resources for all learners. And this is what the website looks like, which you can visit by clicking on the link or scanning the QR code. This is our learning hub, where you can view all the topics and download individual sessions or entire year groups.
I'm on mute, sorry. Lastly, we just wanted to tell you a bit more about our Beacon School evaluation program, which is now open for recruitment. So Beacon schools implement the FLIC curriculum across secondary years, and students submit short surveys before and after their FLIC lessons. These surveys track knowledge, confidence, and behaviour intention related to the topics students are learning about. The aim of the programme is to demonstrate how embedding financial literacy across the student's secondary journey can positively shape their financial behaviours over time. So schools that take part in the evaluation programme receive at least £1,000 for student incentives, with further incentives available depending on the number of students involved and as well as the needs of the school. So we would really love it if you'd like to take part. And if you're interested to find out more, please just contact me at my email address on screen. And then finally, the next steps after this webinar are just to explore the Learning Hub and start using FLIC's free resources. To reach out to us with any questions at all, we can support you with implementation. We can offer teacher twilight sessions online or even potentially in person to kind of help teachers feel confident in delivering the sessions. And lastly, if you're interested in joining the evaluation programme, which we'd love you to, please just reach out to us either through my email address or through our website. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Thank you.